putting it into perspective, this is why she's been granted bail in one instance and still in custody, because she has to wait for the 24th to be cleared entirely, and then she can go home.
Yeah.
So she's still in jail?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not easy.
No,
because the issues are different. So we have been billed for one. But
they should let her pay back the money and go and continue with her church.
No, the money there's plenty. And go back to the church?
But the church is not stopping, She said she just removed the fetish from there and left the priest.
And so Reverend Evangelist.
Yeah, she's happy.
But anyway.
No, wait. So this our country, what are we doing?
No. So what are we fighting and making progress with? Because Galamsey,
no. Winning on anything?
Education, no.
No,
bad
we are just
no.
happy.
Now religion too, we can't even.
No, we are happy. We are just a happy people.
I listened to an interview she had on another platform, and it was like over an hour long interview. Very fascinating story. From where she was born, how she grew up, and the things she's been through, and all of that. You can see this is somebody who is like hardcore, I will survive at all costs kind of person. And basically this is what she's done, and
well, again, for me, whether she did it in the church or not is neither here nor there. Is more of what she did than where she did it.
Okay.
So if she's taking people's money and has not returned the money, they should be made to return the money. At best, he should be made to return their money.
Yeah, but you see, so there's an issue of false pretenses here. There's charges that are being brought against her, defrauding by false pretenses.
Okay, I don't understand the law.
Okay,
but what I'm saying is that if the law succeeds, in the extreme jailing her. It would have set a very curious precedent, because there are people who visit the shrines and the fetish who are promised things that never materialize.
Yeah.
What do we call that again?
Defrauding by false pretenses.
If he goes to jail, if she ends up in jail, see, I just said that if he has taken people's money, he should be made to return
them.
And for me, if I look at the whole spectrum, that's where I have problem with. But if she made a claim and it turned out not to be true, people do it all the time.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we are making exemptions.
Yeah. It's true.
We are making exemptions.
In fact, on social media,
because you go to a fetish, the fetish say, Faku Cobra. Now, Ubenya, Mba Mienu, Baku, Etia, men how, na, or the Bidia Afananim, or the Akukob about the Akukon baby, or if for John Bra, or the baby, or what have we arrested them? Or will we arrest all these people?
Yeah.
Well, maybe nobody has been bold enough to, come forward to make claims that this is it.
No, granted. But I'm just saying that if this one is established that she goes to jail for all the things they've mentioned, are we going to extend it across board now?
Yeah.
Because these things are happening.
Yeah.
Only that they are not sitting on social media like Agradaa did. And I'm not condoning what she did.
Yeah.
I am saying that asking people bring money and take, and then when they brought the money, you didn't give them anything. That one is not. But in practicing her so-called religion and trying to take advantage of people's faith, that's what all the religious practices are doing.
Yeah. So maybe if she's dealt with in this case, it will also give people the confidence to come forward, because I also believe that, look, we have verbal agreement. If we might not have put things down, but we agreed that, okay, give me this, you get it. And then I'll give you that. We agreed you will do it. You didn't do it, I can't take you on. So if I visit a fetish, a shrine, and the priest also tells me that, okay, do this. And I feel that I don't mind letting everybody know that, I go to the shrine. This is it. We had an agreement that you do this. This is defrauding.
Or even to church, You
get it. If I can take my pastor on and I feel that I don't care what anybody says, and maybe Otabil tells me that, okay, if you put this down and ABC, this is going to happen. And it did not happen. And then we both agreed that you told me this will happen. Why can't I take you on?
Well, you can't. You probably can, but are there laws for you to do that within the space of faith?
Yeah.
There are no laws like that.
But they're defrauding by false pretense.
That's what I'm saying. Yes. That if you say, bring money, let me give you some, and you don't do, there's nothing faith about it.
Yeah.
So that item, I agree.
Those people who were, it wasn't faith, they were looking at, they were doing Ajana 1, Ajana 2. Do you get it? The woman herself, I don't know, but, I don't think both parties were even looking at faith in this issue. You understand?
Yeah.
Me, I can double money.
Yeah.
So the thing is, pressure day, jobs no day. So because people went to borrow money to bring it.
It's amazing. People actually went to the bank.
They're not even involved prayer in this whole thing. So we're not talking about faith here. We're talking about business deals. You get it? That bring it, just like the banks will do. Oh, come and buy treasury bills. Your money will do this. This is in a different kind of environment.
I guess it's interesting. I mean, it's an interesting space. So we look at it as a religious thing, as a faith thing, or we're going to look at it as financial fraudulence.
I think it should just be fraud and just that.
Exactly.
The moment they bring religion into this thing, it will fall flat.
Yeah.
It will fall flat. Look, people are hiding in holes when you are traveling on Accra Kumasi Road, the Adan Road, the Cape Coast Road. You see signboards of people who are claiming to have powers. People go there and come, nothing happens.
Yeah.
Look, people stand by the roadside when you are going to Kumasi. They say they are selling grass cutter.
Yeah.
That the grass cutter is dead. But the moment you take the money and they leave the grass cutter, now the grass cutter runs. So how to report them back? This is fraud. You get it? Because you present the grass cutter as the grass cutter is dead. It's not different from this. But you knew the grass cutter was not dead. And they tell you that master one chair, I don't know, you get it? How different is this? Police will arrest you.
I'll open my boot first, put it inside, and then come and collect the money.
If you don't know, you think that people knew that Agradaa will not double the money. No, this was business discussion.
No, so it's interesting because some people had already come and walked away with double of their money. A few people had.
Who are these people?
No, I don't know. Maybe they were part of in a caucus.
Limited by guarantee. So Charlie.
So when I arrived in Ghana first, there was a scam going on in the Kanishi market. I didn't know. I went to pick a Kolebuka. And some people called me. Come. So I said, okay. I'm in a hurry. He said, oh, no. This one is just 2-3 minutes. Still, don't worry about it. So he said, oh, there's a scratch card. Come and scratch, and then whatever you scratch, you win. It's yours. Then he showed me there's iron, fan, different things. Me too. 21-year-old. I was just, gullible as something.
Is that where to buy iron?
I scratched a thing. There was nothing there. And then
do again.
Scratch another one. There was nothing there. Then another guy came. He said, Master, come. He called him. He said, Charlie, scratch. He took the same thing. The guy scratched. First one, no. Oh, iron. Oh, he picked iron and he went. So I was encouraged. If I scratch one more, maybe but that one will.
I scratched
nothing. Then I was done. I said, oh, Charlie, now I have to go. Then he said, oh, Master, you have to pay for the one you have scratched, though. Oh, yeah.
That was a business agreement. Also,
well, it's fraud.
Yeah.
Let's deal with it. But once they bring religion, I don't know whether we'll survive.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think that this has to be on religious basis. You've defrauded me, and I think this is why a lot of people are also not bold enough to come forward. Because look, a lot of people are being defrauded in churches. I always say that the difference between these kind of big churches and the Agradaa kind of churches is language.
So this
you understand?
is one
Your
of the
crime
things.
is the fact that you are speaking tree.
It's actually a social media rant at the moment talking about the fact that it's like crimes being committed and we are prosecuting the ones that are in tree. Versus, or we've brought attention to the ones that are happening
language
in
or no language.
You know,
has the person took your money and has not returned the money, whichever language they use, you know. But if you subscribe to church membership, and the church has a ritual, let me put it, of paying what we call tithe, and you voluntarily go and put the tithe there, and then next month you come and say the church owes you. Is that fraud?
No.
Why not?
Because
you subscribe to the church's practice.
Exactly. Did Agradaa go around to pull somebody to come and sit in her church?
No.
Well, she might not have gone round, but she told the people that, yes, come and do this because we are sharing money and I will double the money for you.
I'm just saying that we need to sanitize the system. That is a fact. I'm only saying that there's a thin line here. What you two consider the correct pastor is that he's using scripture to say that give and more shall be given to you.
Good measure.
Good measure.
Press down. Shaking together. Running over.
See the way she did the shaking together.
Because
exactly.
When you shake it, the thing settles down.
You have found a scripture.
Yes.
Now somebody to says, come and do it, and I'll give you more. What's the difference? The person brought it and got nothing in return. She also got the money and gave nothing in return. What's the difference? The difference is faith. The difference is just faith and belief. In this one, you people have sanitized it. The people that the two of you are pointing fingers at, you are part of the thing. The same thing, you call it tight. But elsewhere, they call it whatever.
No, because that one.
Elsewhere, they call it Ajanawan.
because
in both cases, nothing was returned.
No, Sames. Wait.
Have you paid tithe and then within the same month, the same tithe was trebled for you?
You don't want us to talk about testimonies here.
Okay.
So what I'm saying. No. I think no.
We are dragging this thing into a very difficult situation.
So for instance, with tithe, I'll have a problem if my pastor comes to tell me that, pay the tithe and here and now I'm going to give you double what you are. So let's get the details right.
This language.
One, the pastor will tell you that so they are even psychologically prepping your mind that don't expect anything in return right now.
You see, let me pick your own words. So they are drawing your attention to faith.
Yes.
True.
Yeah, true.
So I'm saying that within the space of faith.
But Ajanawan does not say that.
Did you hear her singing? When she was being taken into the thing, she was praising her God. Look, we need to find more, if you like, a more scientific way to clean this up. Not to be driven by an Agradaa to do something that we cannot sustain. And if we are able to do it, it's kudos to the law enforcement agencies because we have to do it. But it's getting very bad. And look, how about the people who claim to have healing powers? Okay. I mean, I had a personal, somebody who's related to me had a problem with a hand and was taken to some, I don't know, medicine person in the village somewhere. And over 6 weeks period, the thing has gotten worse before they bring her to Kolibu. Now you bring her to Kolibu, what do you expect Kolibu to do? You expect
magic to happen.
And this man has taken money and couldn't do anything. In fact, made the thing worse. Isn't that fraud?
Yeah, it is.
So I'm just saying that this fraud thing, we need to find ways of eradicating. Maybe Agradaa will be a good example, but beyond that, what happens to us?
Exactly.
Well, we thank her for being a catalyst if this thing works. Anyway, Sames, thank you very much.
But I like her dancing.
She's just happy. she's very happy.
We're waiting for her on Instagram.
She's very happy. She's very defiant, and
she feels
really
like a hero.
yes, and she thinks that
she was singing. So is it a Bradford song or
Oh no, that one there plenty there. she's done ex-door, you know, hey, my back, hey, my back. And she's done man in my head. Charlie, and you back with the ones I'm going to church.
Also for pa, hey, my back, and the people were playing it.
No, it's the junior pastors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mama Pat, my
Yes, oh, anyway, Samuel, thank you very much. This is Breakfast Daily. We'll be right back.